the one thing, the battle, this is the battle. It is a battle. It's a battle for Africa. And I just want Ibrahim to know this. I'm a soldier in the army of Ibrahim. I'm a soldier in the army of Ibrahim. Yeah. Ibrahim Traoré, that is. That guy, plus the other two colonels, generals, or whatever the power may be in Niger and Mali, they are cutting up. And you know one thing about it? The enemy is getting stronger and stronger, but it's being taken over because they're not facing little puppets anymore. They're facing true men and soldiers in Burkina Faso, Niger, and also Mali. Not Nigeria, but Niger. There's a difference. Yeah.
Don't just watch, act, learn the history, share the truth, stand for justice, and be part of the change.
Hey, this is Janetta. Woo, yeah. Well, it's getting a little bit warmer here in Kenya, but it's been a little bit cool. Ooh, shivering. But not cold, just cool. I know the people that live here in Kenya, like the ones that live in Tanzania, it gets to be around about 58 degrees, maybe 60, and they're freezing. But it's nice weather for me. I just love it. Oh, there's so many hot things going on. You know, the one thing, the battle, this is the battle. It is a battle. It's a battle for Africa. And I just want Ibrahim to know this. I'm a soldier in the army of Ibrahim. I'm a soldier in the army of Ibrahim. Yeah. Ibrahim Traoré, that is. That guy, plus the other two colonels, generals, or whatever the power may be in Niger and Mali, they are cutting up. And you know one thing about it? The enemy is getting stronger and stronger, but it's being taken over because they're not facing little puppets anymore. They're facing true men and soldiers in Burkina Faso, Niger, and also Mali. Not Nigeria, but Niger. There's a difference. Yeah. Well, you know, the main news media doesn't want you to get the truth about the story, but they're kicking AES. Yes, they are. They're in the Sahel area of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. It seems funny for a person like myself, an old woman, that we be talking about people kicking butt when you know they're being shot, killed, and destruction. But let me tell you, it's more than about being shot and killed. It's about taking over your power. American interest is really getting strong over here, but it's finding out it's toothless because these people have made a pact. They are going to die. They're not going to give up. There's no way in the world they're going to give up. This time, they're not backing up. They're not stopping. They're moving on, and they're doing everything possible to change the way the world looks at Africa. They change the way Africa relates to the rest of the world. They change the way that Africa is a second thought instead of a first thought. Yeah! Woo! Even little India that don't have any gold and diamonds and jewels and everything, they have stepped up. And they have really built India up. Well, Africa is coming along. And one thing about it, they don't want you to know this, but I'm going to tell you a little bit of secret. Can I get your ear? Okay, let me tell you something. You have more geniuses in Africa than you have anywhere in the world. You have more creativity in Africa than you have anywhere in the world. You have more power, structure, and longevity and forcefulness than you have in Africa than you have in the world. You got better production of children happening in Africa. The wombs of our women are strong. The sperm of the men is strong. We are producing. You can try to kill us if you want to, but we are producing. Can you imagine If all those Africans that have been killed in slavery and also in colonialism and all these other types of wars and things that have happened, that if we were like the Europeans, we would have been off the planet. But we're growing strong. There's many people having doubles and triples. We are the people of the Most High. I don't care what you say. We're the only ones in the world with this crown. But Ibrahim Traoré, yes, yeah. Oh, you know him. You recognize his name. He is a bad, you know what? That man has done things that has actually terrorized the U.S. government. You know what he did? They sent a group of people over here, and I mean, there was the top brass people. You know, it wasn't no little bitty people, no clerks, no managers. They were the top brass. They sent him over here on a plane, and they wanted to have presence with him. They wanted to talk. They were going to insist. They didn't make an audience. They didn't give him permission. They didn't call him and say, will you have a presence with us? Will you talk to us? No, they came over here and they wanted to demand he show up. Child, they went home without talking to Ibrahim. He sent them right back home, right back home to the United States. He said, no longer with this group of people, no longer with the people in the Sahel area, under the AES, no longer will they bow to you because you say the American president sent you, and then you want their audience without making arrangements and finding out ahead of time. No, you're not welcome.
Ibrahim Traoré took another big decision. He expelled a representative of the United Nations because she drafted a report about Burkina Faso being arming children for conflict, and you know, the negative stuff. So straight away Ibrahim Traoré declared her persona non grata. It's a Latin word used in geopolitics from one leader to another. When they declare you persona non grata, it means an unwelcome person, and you have to leave the country on the given dates.
Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso is becoming a traitor, and I can't sit back. I watch him unite Africa, because the unity of Africa will make our children to travel to Africa for greener pasture in the nearest future. Hiding in Russia won't save you. All that can save you is to listen to the demand of USA or France. No matter what, we will save Burkina Faso just like we saved Libya from Gaddafi and allowed democracy. No African country should be ruled by military/African mineral resources belongs to us. African mineral resources belongs to us.
No. But anyway, it is happening over here, and I'm so tickled. I'm just so tickled. I want to let you know that even Google, Facebook, and Instagram, and TikTok, they're not publishing the whole story. Some of us that have the story, they're putting us down. They're not letting their algorithm touch us. They're not letting it get out there. But I'm going to tell you, even though you don't hear what's going on, just think, those young men in Jamaica, not in Jamaica, I'm sorry, Haiti, in Haiti, they've been trying to work on that for almost 2 years. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? When a black man makes a determination that you're not going to do it, you better believe when he makes up his mind, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. When a black man makes up his mind that he's going to fight for what he believes in, you better believe he's going to win. You better believe he's going to win. Not going to bow down. Yeah, well, we've forgiven enough. Now Africa is taking over. Botswana is joining in. Namibia is joining in. Woo-hoo! Yeah. Oh, it is just so amazing. So you stay tuned because we have so much to report. Cameroon has an election and they're tearing up in Cameroon too. 92-year-old president that's supported by the you know what, and they want to keep him in office. Man's on Pampers. Well, yeah, A bunch of old men, the old man in Ivory Coast. Yeah, a bunch of old men. But we have to make sure that when we put the young men in, they are not puppets. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're not puppets. People that go along to get along. Yeah, so times are changing thanks to, the president of Rwanda. Oh, he's cutting up too. He's just firing things. A taxi that flies in the air. Oh, girl, please. Yeah, I'm so excited. So you got to come to Africa. You got to come. You got to come. You don't have to stay, but you should come and take a peek and see what your black people are doing over here. And they're not afraid of black people. They're not afraid of Africans because they think we're going to chop off their heads, stab them, and shoot them. They're afraid of Africa because of their intelligence, their strength. They're afraid of Africans because they know that wherever we want to win, we determine to win, we win. Look at the football team. Look at the basketball team. Look at the movies. Look at the song, the industry, all those industries. And look at golf course. Look at everybody. Every place we put our foot to say we've taken over, we have taken over. Look at it. Look at what Obama did. Hey, look what Obama did. He had the whole world singing his song. We had the whole world. Everybody was turned on about Obama. That's the way it happens. Trump can't even go out of the United States. He go out of the United States, they don't even roll out the red carpet for him. Yeah. And Biden, no. And Bush, they didn't like Bush. Wherever we go, whatever we do, we topple. That's what they're afraid of. They're not afraid of you shooting them. They're not afraid of that. They're afraid of the fact that once you get it in your teeth, that you're going to do it. You do it, black man, black woman. I'm so proud of you. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I'm in the army of Ibrahim. Traoré. Yeah. Hey, this is Janetta, and you're watching Africa Speak.